Fellas, in today's video, I'll be covering Iron Fist in this Marvel Rivals guide. Iron Fist is a very unique DPS character that does take some getting used to, as his abilities can be a little bit to learn. But he's very offensive and he has great sustainability, making him a great asset to any team. So whether you're new to Iron Fist or need a seasonal refresher, this video will be for you. Now, just starting with his cosmetics, he actually does have a great lineup, just from the ones that are available here with Swordmaster as well as Martial Arts Savant. Both of them are sick. I like the bandana that he has. Honestly, any of them are a great choice, even his basic. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for his abilities. So starting off with his basic, I'm not going to pronounce these because I won't be able to. But his basic attack is very, very good. He is a melee fighter, of course. His first 4 strikes deal 30 damage each, with the 5th strike doing 50. There's about a half second between each of the hits, and the last one takes a little bit longer, with a maximum distance of 3 meters. If your target is 6 meters away and you do your basic attack, Iron Fist will be pulled into them, allowing you to land your shots. And then for his secondary attack, he has Dragon's Defense. With this, for a few moments, he's able to block incoming attacks, and he gains a damage reduction once he exits the defensive stance. He gains bonus health upon block, and he gets access to a special basic attack. Now, this can block a great array of attacks as well. Very, very defensive. You can use it to shield if someone happens to be stunned, but it is very tricky to get down with the timing. And now, after using Dragon's Defense, he gets a new basic attack. Again, I'm not going to say this, but what this does is changes up his basic attack to do 10 damage per punch, and he gets a bonus to it where he does extra damage equal to 1.7% of the target's max HP. It lasts 5 seconds, and he gets a dash speed of 12 meters a second without a target, and a dash distance of 3 meters without a target. Otherwise, if there is a target there, the pull-in effect is good up to 11 meters, meaning you can lock onto your targets from a further distance away, allowing you to secure easy kills. The only thing is that you cannot use your secondary ability, that Dragon's Defense, too often. It does have a beefy cooldown of about 15 or so seconds, meaning you do have to pick and choose when you use it if you want to use this bonus basic attack. After that, we have Crane Leap. He has a charge of 3 where he can double jump up to 3 times, allowing him to go airborne. They do have a little bit of a cooldown, not too long, but something you will need to keep an eye on. It does take about a second or so for that to recharge. Speaking of his movement, he does a wall runner where he can run horizontally along walls. Not something I use too much, not something I see too much, but he does have it. And then he has Chi Absorption, assists in taking down enemies, allow him to absorb the Chi, getting bonus health. Basically, as long as he either gets or helps get a kill, he'll get bonus health, allowing for that good sustainability. From there, we have his E ability. This allows him to get bonus health, and any bonus health will convert into overshield. However, now, unlike this video, that bonus overshield will start to decay, so you can't go around with just a bonus 50 overshield now. You'll have to use the Harmony Recovery prior to a fight, or if you're just really low on health, you can use this and regen your health up to full, but overshield will decay. And then next up, we have the Unlung Kick. I just want to try to get one. You dash forward, delivering a flying kick, hitting an enemy or going the full range, and then you'll deal damage to enemies nearby. This does more damage to lower health targets. The first kick does 30 damage, and then that secondary kick does 35 to 70, which is achieved when the target is at 50 or so health. It does have a dash distance of 12 meters, allowing this to be a great opener or even something you can use as a finisher in case an enemy is trying to run away. And next we got the Town Home, his ultimate. It lasts 12 seconds, you get a 30% damage boost and a 20% movement boost, and you get a 100% range boost to your basic attack. Or if you use a secondary attack, you get 100% bonus distance to the special basic attack. You also get a 80% cooldown reduction to your special basic attack, meaning you'll be able to get it off even faster when using his ultimate. And then lastly, he has a team up with Luna Snow, allowing her to do a ice knockback that also heals her allies that are nearby. The ice knockback will apply a slowing effect on top of everything to the enemies. So Iron Fist, he does have a lot of abilities, but for the most part, you're just going to be using your basic attack, and when you can, using your Dragon's Defense, your secondary attack, to allow you to do that special basic attack. And that's how a lot of his interactions are going to go. He is going to be doing his basic attack or using that Dragon's Defense to block some damage, and then to get his special basic attack. If an enemy tries to get away or they happen to try to fly up, you can use his kick ability to get in close to deal some massive damage as well. And then after each fight, if you happen to not be by your healers in case you're flanking or whatever you're doing, you can use his Harmony Recovery to heal yourself. If you happen to be playing a game where there's 5 DPS and 1 support, you'll be able to heal yourself. If both of your supports are dead, this will also be a good way to heal yourself up. Another good combo is when you're facing a flyer, you can use your jumps 3 times and then use your kick, and then ideally you should be within close enough range for your basic attack to pull you in, or you can use your secondary ability, Dragon's Defense, to allow you to use your special basic attack that has a greater pull-in effect. And then during this time, ideally your jumps will start to replenish in case they try to get away. This will allow you to deal with flyers and is something a lot of people won't be ready for. Now when you're playing Iron Fist, you do want to start by using his recovery ability before hopping into a fight. This will allow you to get that bonus overshield, allowing you for more sustainability. He is a real menace to deal with the supports in the back line. He's not necessarily someone that you'll use to take out tanks. Probably not the best person to constantly only be focusing on the DPS, although he can handle both of them. But the supports are going to be his main priority. He's going to be great as a flanker, great as an assassin. Now for positioning with Iron Fist, a lot of it is going to be waiting for the enemy team to kind of spread out more, taking off targets who are out of position, and then focusing on these supports. You got to be mindful of your ability cooldowns. Some of them aren't actually very long. He does have a way to deal with attackers with his Dragon's Defense, and then he's very beefy with his basic attack. His mobility lets him engage and disengage, but if you don't manage your abilities correctly, you'll end up getting punished for it pretty severely. Be patient, play smart. Iron Fist can win a great deal of his 1v1s if you get the drop on the enemy, but he's also easy to bait out and take care of if you're not very careful. And that's a wrap on this Iron Fist Marvel Rivals guide. Tell me, did I miss anything, or do you have any tips of your own you think other people should know? Leave it in the comments below. And hey, hit that like button if you're still watching. Subscribe for more videos like this if you haven't already. And stay tuned for the next one.